All right. Well, welcome. Great to be practicing with you today. Let's get started. When you're ready, we start as we always do by simply lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. Using this opportunity to slow everything down, slowing our bodies down to stillness, eventually slowing the mind down, focusing right here. You slow it all down, learning how to stop, practicing stopping. So that instead of feeling like we're being pulled in multiple directions, jumping from one thing to the next, going over and over and over again at that to-do list, practice stopping, being in one place, being right here, right now. So you take the time to feel your body. Don't pressure the floor beneath you, the air around you, the clothes against you. You're right here. And continue to take the time. Noticing if your mind's wandered up, moved ahead. And if so, you make that choice to be right here. Turning your focus, your awareness right back to now. Distractions arrive and you simply choose to come back to here. Coming back to the stillness of the body. Coming back to that breath. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight against your abdomen. As you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, shifting the body. Then coming back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from your tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth rhythm back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders are back. You close your eyes as they roll. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up and lengthen. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of a push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale into your back bend. And exhale, you press the hips back and up. Down dog. Take any movement you like. Start to wake things up. Then inhale, the right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale as you rise, reaching for the ceiling. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Right foot back plank. And exhale as you lower. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhaling, pressing back to down dog. Nice and active. Warming up the body. Settling in with that focus. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale and exhale. Down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot back. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale, lower. Inhale and exhale. Down dog. And some salutes can get repetitive. And the same thing over and over. The best thing to do is turn your mind, your attention to that rhythm of your breath. Letting that guide you. draw your focus in. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising. And exhale, hands to your heart. Relax your arms, close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. And with the big toes close, heels apart, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. You sit the hips as low as you like. You breathe deep. Then exhale, straightening the legs as you fold forward. And you catch hold of your toes, your ankles, your shins. Making an active forward fold. Working into the pose. Feel that deep stretch to your hamstrings, that long run from the heel all the way up, wrapping your low back. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Back heel spins it. The torso and arms sweep up. Nice and grounded with those feet. That right knee's bending as close to 9 degrees as you lift. You feel stable. And you feel lifted through the torso. Inhale, peel that left heel so you're in high lunge. The hips square to the top edge of the mat. As you bring the palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you twist to the right. Revolve side angle. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. Drawing the torso around. The palms are together. You press that right hand down into the left, trying to get your thumbs to line up with the center of your chest. You can always open the arms into a T or bind around the thigh if you like. Nice full breath in the twist. And on your next exhale, you come back to center, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Finding those nice full breaths. Nice strong stance. Then peel that back heel high lunge. Squaring your hips with the top edge of the mat. As you bring the palms together, thumbs to your heart. And you twist to the left. Revolve side angle. Working that nice rotation of the spine. That right side rolling under. The left side rolling up. Keep those shoulders away from each other. But you're open across the upper chest and able to breathe deep into it. Good, and exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Then a gentle bend in the knees. You look up between your hands, and on inhale, you float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Then bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. The hips are low, the thighs hug into each other. Then bring your palms to the thumbs to your heart as you twist to the right. Revolve chair. Trying to get your thumbs to line up with the center of your chest once again. You can open those arms into a T if you like. But feel long from your tailbone through the crown of the head. Good. Inhaling back to center chair pose. Hips low, arms reach up. Then you shift your weight to the right as you step that left foot as far back as you can. High lunge. And you settle it, balancing your weight front to back. Reaching the thighs in opposite directions. Good. Spin that left heel in, warrior one. Then straighten out that right leg. We're going to take the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers, drawing the knuckles away so you're broad across the collarbone. And on exhale, you fold forward over that right leg for pyramid. Keeping your legs nice and strong, the feet firmly pressing into the mat as the torso folds forward and those arms draw away from your back. And with your next exhale, release the hands to the floor, bending that front knee and stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. A gentle bend in the knees. Look between your hands and inhale, float or step to the top of the mat. And preparing for chair once again, so the big toes are close, heels are apart. On an inhale, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms. Set your base. Then palms to the thumbs to your heart as you twist to left. Revolve chair. Good. Back to center chair, hips low, arms high. Let the weight shift into that left foot as that right leg now lifts up. A nice smooth transition as you step back. High lunge. Nice full breaths. Opening up the hips. That right thigh reaching back, that left drawing forward. And the key is getting the tailbone to draw down so that your pelvis sits neutral. You get that nice extension at that right thigh, a nice flexion at the left. Then spinning that right heel in so you're in warrior one stance. You straighten out the left leg. Take the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Knuckles draw away. And exhale as you fold forward for pyramid. Good. Exhale, release the hands, bend the knee and step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Once the legs are set, take the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers, preparing for humble warrior. Once again, squeeze those palms, draw the shoulders back, opening up across the upper chest. And then on exhale, you fold forward inside that right thigh. Keeping that right knee bending as close to 9 degrees as you have it. As you bring the torso down, bowing the head, thinking about eventually getting the crown of your head to touch down to the floor inside that right foot. Inhale, rising back up. Keep the fingers interlaced behind you. You'll peel that left heel, high lunge, hips are squared. As we transition into toppling tray, you start to shift your weight forward out over that right leg, and you rise up. And connecting that line from the crown of your head to left heel, as you hinge at that right hip, the torso starts to fold forward. That left heel reaches for the ceiling. Then you draw those arms away from your back. Good. Exhale, release the hands. Step that left foot back, right to meet it. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg, and exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Then sweep the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Open across the collarbone and stay open as you fold forward for humble warrior. Bringing the torso just inside that left thigh. Inhale, rising back up, keeping the fingers interlaced. Peel that right heel, high lunge stance. And starting to shift your weight forward and floating that right leg up behind you. You find your line from head to heel, and then you start to hinge at that left hip, folding the torso, lifting that left leg, maybe drawing the arms away from your back. Good. Exhale, release the hands, and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And keeping your hips high, on your next exhale, you lower your forearms to the mat. Dolphin. Palms are flat, fingers spread wide. You press the top edge of the mat away from you, sending your hips back and up. Or you take your dives. Exhale, sliding forward. And then pressing those hips back and up. Move with your breath. that strength and stability in your shoulder girdle. Got 2 more breaths. And on that next exhale, you just press into your palms to lift the elbows, down dog. And step that right foot forward, low lunge. We're going into side angle, so right hand on the floor inside the right foot. Left heel spins in. And inhale as you sweep that left arm up to the ceiling. If you want to wrap that left arm behind your back for your bind, feel free. But you're rolling open. That right hip's hugging into the midline of the mat. That left side of your torso sweeps open. These deep breaths into the torso. Feel the ribcage opening with those inhales. And exhale, bring that left hand to the floor. You'll peel that left heel and step it forward outside your left hand, coming into a squat. We're making our way into crow pose. If you know crow, you go right into it. Otherwise, you take your time. Fingers spread wide, palms flat on the floor, about shoulder distance. Hips lift. Then you bend your elbows and knees so that your knees touch your upper arms. Once they touch your upper arms, you simply start to lean forward, shifting your weight from your feet to your hands. Take 2 more breaths. And with that next exhale, you either float or step your feet back, going straight to down dog, or moving through a vinyasa. And exhale, lower the forearms. Dolphin once again. Nice and strong, holding steady. We're taking those dives. One more breath. Then on exhale, you press into your palms, lifting the elbows, down dog. Then you step that left foot forward. Low lunge, setting up for side angle. Left hand on the floor inside the left foot. Right heel spins in. And inhales, you sweep that right side open for side angle. Taking your bind if you like. Good. Exhale, right hand comes down. And that right foot steps forward outside your right hand. Coming into a squat. You take a breath. And once again, playing with crow pose. If you want any variations, feel free. Otherwise, keeping it simple. Palms flat, fingers spread. Hips lift. Knees and elbows bend. Touch the knees to the upper arms. And then start to lean forward. There's a tendency as we lean forward, that we feel safe here, we kind of lean down, start dipping our shoulders. Keep your shoulders lifted, and you're shifting your weight forward. Trust your hands. Trusting that center. as it moves out over your palms. Two more breaths. And with an exhale, you float or step down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink as the torso and arms sweep up. Drawing those hips down and forward as your arms lift you up and back. A nice crescent curve. Nice even bend to the spine. And on exhale, you're going to bring that left forearm to that right thigh as that right arm sweeps back for crescent twist. You can stay here, or keeping your weight shifting forward, you bend that left knee and you catch hold of that left foot. You catch that foot, you draw that heel towards your hip. But be mindful as you start to draw that foot in, you need to maintain that twist because you don't want to start to pull that left foot over towards your right hip. You're trying to pull it towards your outer left hip as you twist. Then back to center. Plant the hands and step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale that left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Lowering the right knee, uncurling the toes. You sink the hips as you sweep the arms and torso up. Nice full breaths. And exhale that right forearm to the left thigh. And that left arm then sweeps back. You stay there or bend that right knee. And catch hold of that right foot. And again, keep twisting as you draw that right foot in. Trying to bring it towards, straight ahead towards that right hip, rather than pulling it across towards that left hip. You don't want that knee rolling. And back to center. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the right foot steps forward. And staying low, you just walk yourself over to the left edge of the mat. Turning your feet so that they're parallel. And on exhale, you fold forward between your legs. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Now keeping your legs exactly as they are, you walk your hands towards the top edge of the mat. Try to take your hands outside the outer edge of that right foot. Don't let your knees bend or the feet turn. The feet are still parallel, the legs are straight. As you walk your hands towards that top edge, and you get that lateral fold over that right thigh. Then exhale, you sweep back to center. Take a breath. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. This time as you walk your hands to the top edge of the mat, you turn your feet, framing that right foot so you're in low lunge. Then lower that left knee, uncurl the toes, and shift the hips back, setting up for Hanumanasana. The right leg straightens out, the right toes peel up off the mat. You can stay here, folding forward, getting a nice deep stretch to the 3 hamstring muscles. Or you start to slide that right heel forward, working towards your full splits. You go as deep as you like. Then you breathe. This full inhales, complete exhales. And nice and smooth, you draw that right foot back. Plant your hands and step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the left foot steps forward. And you walk yourself over to the right edge of the mat. Turning your feet so they're parallel. And on exhale, you fold forward between your legs. If you like to take a different hand position, feel free. You can catch your big toes. You can interlace your fingers behind your back. And inhale, lifting up halfway. And again, keep the legs straight, feet parallel. As you walk your hands towards the top edge of the mat, trying to take your fingers and hands beyond the outer edge of that left foot. You get that nice reach through the right side of the torso. You get that deep stretch moving up the lateral line of that left thigh. And sweeping back to center, you take a breath. And this time as you walk your hands to the top edge of the mat, you turn your feet, coming into low lunge. Then lower that right knee, uncurl the toes. The hips shift back as that left leg straightens out. The left toes peel. You can fold forward over that left thigh, or slide that left heel forward, working towards your full splits. And drawing that left foot back. Plant your hands and step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And sliding forward in a plank. And on exhale, you lower to the floor. You come to lying flat. And you take a breath. From here, we're going into frog pose. We're going to do half frog. So on an inhale, you rise up to your forearms. We're going to turn that left forearm so it's parallel to the top edge of the mat. Keeping your torso lifted, you bend that right knee and reach back and catch hold of that right foot. Now in bow pose, when we catch the foot, we kick it away from us. In frog pose, keeping your torso lifted, you start to draw that right heel towards that right hip. And as that foot comes in closer, you can think about walking that right hand down that right shin, giving a nice deep stretch to those quads. And eventually, you take that right hand on top of the right foot, and you spin the hand around so that the fingers and toes point in the same direction. And you start to press straight down on top of that right foot. Be mindful of how your low back feels. And exhale, you release. Lowering the torso, stacking the hands and taking a breath. Then preparing for the other side. You rise up onto your forearms. You turn that right forearm so it's parallel to the top edge of the mat. And then you bend that left knee. You reach back and catch hold of that left foot. And start to draw the foot in. Bringing it in closer and closer. And eventually, thinking about spinning that left hand around so the left fingertips and toes point in the same direction as you press down on top of that left foot. The sternum's lifted. Good. Exhale, release the foot. And you lower down. Stacking the hands, resting your cheek. Nice full breaths into the belly. Then hands under your shoulders, you press your hips to your heels. Child's pose. I'm going to tuck yourself in. Just let the torso drape over your thighs. Forehead towards the floor. Inhale, you rise up to sitting. You're going to just sit over the side of your feet. Bring your legs out in front. Preparing for Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up, and on exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got, your feet, your ankles, your shins. You bow your head, close your eyes. You lead with your heart, the center of your chest. Then inhale as you reach out, rising up. You sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on your next exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. I'm preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. The knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms are alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. Exhale, lowering down. Take a nice full breath. And inhale, you press down to go up once again. Opening the front of the body. And exhale, lowering down. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. And on exhale, you come down when you're ready. Once down, you just draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And taking the arms alongside the body, palms, flat legs go straight up. You hang out there, or shoulders down. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend the elbows, hands against your back, and you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. And coming back to center, you take the toes to the floor beyond your head for plow. Releasing the hands, fingers point forward. Nice and smooth, you unravel. We all come to lying flat on our backs. The arms are alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. Arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown head to the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And taking the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. You release the knees over to left. One final twist. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs, Shavasana. Or you tuck your hands behind your knees, catching a right up for headstand. If you're doing a headstand, you take your time. You stay up as long as you like, coming down whenever you're ready. If you're new to headstand, you just start on your forearms and knees. Grab opposite elbows. Keep the elbows where they are as you bring the hands out. Fingers interlaced, palms are apart. You place the crown of your head on the floor, cupping the back of your head in your hands. Then you curl your toes and lift your knees. As you feel steady, shoulders active, forearms pressing down, you start to walk the feet towards the elbows. And eventually draw one knee in towards your chest, heel towards your hip, then the other. You find your balance, and then you just take the legs straight up. You stay up as long as you will, coming down whenever you're ready. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs, and turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today and joining me. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.